judged a lot. People said, that's all you talk about. I said, well, maybe you're right. But I said, I'm filling in for y'all. Y'all don't talk about it, so I'm taking y'all to this place. All right. But I'm going to lift him up because I wouldn't be here today if Jesus came to that little hospital bed where they wanted me to die at home while Mom was picking cotton in the backfield in South Alabama. Come in, my little brother that had to watch after me older than me, caught me walking and ran and got Mama. She came in and took all the bandages off, and God came to that bed, Jesus did, and give me a brand new leg. It was a hang leg, a little foot, like a baby. But when I had that accident, they examined my foot, and it's 1 inch. My foot, this I had to wear on this leg over here, or shoe half a size bigger. If I get it on this side over here, it won't fit that over there. Ain't that something? Amen. God made that baby foot. Yes. Hallelujah. And I have to serve you. I said, I have to tell the Lord about it. Somebody, I wish you wouldn't talk about that. I said, well, go somewhere else. I said, Jesus has got me out here lifting him up. Yes. These preachers running around preaching all these written sermons, they ain't helping nobody. They spend all week, every Sunday morning, they spend all week writing sermons. And I knew some of them may tire them up, and they'd write another and tire them up, you know. So they got it straightened out. And them sermons won't help you. Ain't but one sermon to help you. That's the King James Bible, as far as I'm concerned. Hallelujah. You want one of them others, go ahead if they'll help you get it. But mine, this never failed me. Amen. Hallelujah. What it says, God backs it up. God confirms it by his power, by his love, by his authority. Hallelujah. Glory. And Paul is telling us here in Hebrews that he's still the same. Why can't we get that in our brain? He is the same. Get that in your brain. Up in Nashville, they really wanted me to be a comedian. Ain't been up there in a while. But boy, I'll tell you, one of all them guys, the guy Lester Flack, he was an atheist, and many others. Thank God. I got one more place I want to read to here. Thank the Lord. I feel the Lord. We're going to pray for some people. I want to read this one more. Thank you, Jesus. It's over here in Job. I got to make sure. Glory. My Lord, why did I do that? No. But maybe I gotta. Thank you, Jesus. I want to read scripture in Job and verse 90 of Psalms. Aren't you appreciate the Lord? Amen. Oh, there's nothing like Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Praise God. Thank you, Lord. Oh, I appreciate the Lord. I want to. Then there was a man in the land of Uzziah whose name was Job. That man was perfect and upright and one that feared God and shunned evil. There were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters. He sustained also over 7,000 sheep and 3,000 camels, 500 yokes of oxen, 500 she-asses, and very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all men of the East. His sons, and went on and on. I want to get on down a little bit. Oh, I tell you, that Job does me so much. And And there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. And the Lord said unto Satan, Where cometh you of thine? Then Satan answered, the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto him, Satan, have you of thine considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, perfect and upright man, one that fears God and keeps his word. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, Does Job fear God? For no, have not you made an hedge about him, and about his house, about all that he hath on every side? You have blessed the works of his hands, and subject and increased in the land. But put forth your hand now and touch all that he hath, he will curse you to your face. Jesus said unto Satan, Behold, all that he hath is in your power, only upon himself not put forth your hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. There was a day when the sons and daughters were eating and drinking wine in their elders' brother's house. There came a messenger to Job and said, The ox were plowing and the sheep feeding beside them, and on and on. And took them away. And I'm going to skip down because a lot's here. I want to go down to 70. While he was yet speaking, there came also another. And on and on. And it goes right on down that God put old Job, but he came forth. Amen. While he yet spoke, there came also another and said, Your sons and daughters were eating and drinking wine in their brother's house. And behold, there came a great wind from the wilderness and smote the four corners of the house, and it fell. And they're dead. And only I escaped alone. And Job rose and rent his mantle and his clothes and his head, and fell down upon the ground and worshiped, and said, Naked came I out of my mother's womb, naked shall I return. And the Lord gave, and the Lord hath given, the Lord give, and the Lord hath taken away. But blessed be the Lord. And all this Job sinned not. That's what I want to read to you. All of this, he sinned not. God put him through hell. But he won, and you go ahead and read the book of Job, and I tell you, you'll read right on down to every chapter here where Job wrote. And I'm telling you that you'll find out that Job won the victory. Amen. You're going down through 42. And I tell you, there's nothing like the book of Job. Amen. Thank God how he went through the fire. Yes. Otherwise, what I'm reading this for, God sometimes put me and you through the fire. Just like I got put in prison innocent. Amen. Because a bunch of preachers. Right. A bunch of preachers that didn't pay their taxes and put it back all over me. And I had proof, but I didn't want him to go to jail. The lawyer saw it. The judge saw it. The judge told my lawyer, said, you better let that jury see what you've done to these preachers. I have proof. I said, no, I don't want to be in trouble. They said the jury probably gonna, and the jury found me guilty. Because they wouldn't let them, I wouldn't let the jury see where I didn't want them preachers to get in trouble. But you know, there's not a single one of them preachers alive today or out there doing anything for God. Over 200 of them alive. But I've stood the test. Amen. Hallelujah.
Glory.
Hallelujah. I said I stood the test.
Glory.
And then, after it was all over, it was too late to do something then. It was published all over the world what I've done. I still have the record of all that. But I've done it. But you know what? Through that trial that I went through, thank God for a clean record. Well, the government didn't say it, give me $500,000 if I wouldn't sue them. I said, well, I'll take that, and I used every bit of it for God. I didn't take a dime of it. They put me through the fire.
Amen.
And I tell you, the Lord has been with me. See, what I'm trying to tell you, you got to go through something to get something.
Right.
Amen.
You can't run around here fighting and getting out of the way. You got to hit that old boy upside the head and knock your brains up on the other side. You know what I'm talking about? You got to get in there and fight back. See, the devil just walks on you. If you start standing up for God, God will start standing up for you. You know why people ain't getting no word? God's preachers used to be tried as before. The Bible said they was tried as before. They went through things. But today, everybody's just coasting around, nothing going wrong, everybody patting everybody on the back.
That's right.
But you got to go through the fire. You got to go through the furnace. And until God can put you through tests, you cannot be nothing for God.
Right.
God said we are tried as by fire. And if we're tried as by fire, we get strong. We become more than conquerors in Him that loves us. The churches are nothing but a bunch of sissies. Most of these preachers is a bunch of sissies. Whether you know it or not, we don't need a bunch of sissies. We don't need women walking in the pulpit in men's clothing. That's still abomination. But now that's happening. We don't need men walking in the church on Sunday with shorts up here to his knee. It's happening. I'll travel. My Sabbath is Saturday, and I travel a lot on Sunday, and I see these preachers going to the church with these knee-high preaching in the pulpit. Sometimes I'll stop and peep in to make sure be standing up there. Well, he ain't fit for a dog to look at. Hallelujah. He ain't going to save nobody. We need to get back to the foundation of not just once a day, but Peter, Paul, John, Matthew, Mark, Luke. Hallelujah. Paul, we need to get back up on that rock. If we'll get back up on that rock, we'll take the church back. The devil's got the church. The devil's got the Christianity. We'll get it back from the devil. But me and you have got to get in here and start fighting. I said start fighting. I said start fighting. Hallelujah, start fighting. I used to be a friend of one of the heavyweight champions that helped us a long time, probably more than anybody else.